Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Camboyan, and I'm gonna be doing a general reading for the month of July 2018. I'm sorry, for the sign of Leo. As you all know, I take the tarot cards first, and I also use oracles. So I also want to thank you for those that have subscribed to my channel, that continue to subscribe in my channel. Remember, I'm just not going to continue to upload the videos in the other channel because it's very hectic to be doing two channels at the same time. So I'm going to continue to work on one channel. I will be doing all the monthly videos just like I do with the Spanish channel. And I will be changing my name. I'm just not allowed to do it right now. I'm going to put Maria E. Rodriguez English and Spanish tarot horoscope for the month of whichever month we're in. So it's going to say English and Spanish, and in the playlist the videos are going to be separated. I've been doing the separation since last year, so if you guys want to look into the ones that I had July of last year and want to see compare pages to see how you guys are doing in this year, the videos are still there. I couldn't transfer all the videos from last year, so I started it this year. I'm just giving you an explanation, and I apologize for the inconvenience. However, I just feel that I'd rather manage one channel. It's going to be easier for me. I always do the Spanish first and then the English. I started with the English first and then the Spanish. However, as I saw the population Spanish videos being needed, so I, decided to go that way. However, with you guys, because I don't do live readings as much to the English people until you guys request me to do a live readings. I will be doing live readings on Wednesdays, and I will be announcing them. Also, I wanted to let you know that I will try to do mid-month for the English speaking people, separated from the from the general. So I'm gonna do 24 videos for you guys, 12 for the monthly in general, whatever your energy is sent to, and 12 for the love. Again, it's gonna be whoever this love relationships. This could either be a friend, a lover, an ex, a current relationship, whatever the energy you're working with right now, or whatever conflicts you have. My readings are based on people who have conflicts. That's why I feel that I pick up the energy. If your life or your relationship is going well, like peaches and cream, I don't see the reason as to why you guys are looking for answers, or what should your next step be. And I'm just spiritual guidance to help you try to open up the path that you're looking for to be in it. Okay, so with that said, Leo, I'm going to start your reading right now, and I apologize for the inconvenience to talk all this. And if you want to book a reading, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, go to my web page. This is my page. You can see the services that I render, and if you would like to book a reading, then go ahead, book a reading there. The prices are there, and let's see what's going on with you guys. Your foundation, you have the Ace of Winter, okay? And I'm going to tell you, these cards have a message on the bottom, and I feel that based on the fact that these cards are from the Fairy Tarot cards from the Ring Virtue and Red, and the two Oracle cards over here are from the message of the angels from the Ring Virtue. So I feel responsible to tell you what the author is telling you. However, I will go ahead and see what's going on with you guys as reading the story, trying to make up a story here. The foundation for you guys, Leo, says don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So if some of you, if this is the Winter card, so if some of you are in a situation that maybe you were looking for a job, or you're studying and you're having problem with the specific course, specific class, just find other ways to do that. Ace of Winters is a new path. Aces are beginning of something. Tens are the end of the cycle. So maybe if you are going to school, then you're so people take summer classes. For those that are taking summer classes, don't be discouraged. If you're looking for the job because you already graduated school, don't be discouraged. If you are in a job situation that your superiors feel that you may not be the suitable person for the job, maybe it's not that you're not the suitable person, maybe you're overqualified for the position. So think of yourself as being overqualified instead of being underqualified, because the only way you're going to learn experience and skill is through actually doing the job. Okay, so if they don't give you the opportunity, how can you learn the job that needs to be done? So for those that I'm speaking to, you probably are into a new project. Maybe you want to create your own business and one bank closes the door, but maybe another one opens the door. You have to see, Leo, what you're looking for to do. Maybe it can be an online business that you want to do. Talk to other people. Maybe other people can give you ideas. Okay, Leo, you start with the Knights of Autumn's card in your first month of July. So the way I'm doing this reading is first, second, third, and fourth week. This is how you may be feeling right now, and this is the outcome. What can you do? And this is what the angels cards are here. So with the autumn card is you might be working on material things, aspect of work. This represents pentacles or earth. So what it says here, it says reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, sharing your time along. So see how I'm saying that maybe you're going to start a project, to those that want to start a project, and maybe you're going to start a project by yourself, or you may be working in a corporation that wants you to be independent, that they don't need to be on top of you to do the job. They don't want to be giving you baby steps. So to those that are working in this scenario, you may be also be working on that project. This could be a home. This could be you. If you're a woman, Leo, and you may wanted to do a home business career, that you want to work from home. A good thing that a woman can do is like babysitting jobs. Those are very easy for those in America. In other countries, I don't know. Some of you can also, if you have a son or a daughter in school, can pick up more than one person in that car if you have transportation, and that's a very good source of income. You're picking up children in those cars, and maybe if you have a little station wagon or whatever, you're gonna collect that money. So, but it's this what I'm giving you is just ideas. I don't know what your goals are, but you're working towards that job. You're working towards that aspect of that work, or maybe you just want to do a project at home and start working from your own home and having your own business. To those that are that's what you guys are looking for. And you have three major arcana cards, which is the Empress is the beginning of something, the birth of something. See how much beginnings you have. You have a beginning of something. This is you working independently, and this is something that you want to create. Is for those that play the lottery, you can use these numbers 3, 8, and 16, and you switch these numbers around and see what can it bring to you. Okay, so like if you have a 3 and an 8, you could have 38, 83, 16, 163, play 3, whatever the numbers you want to use. And just giving you an idea of the people that like to play the lottery, that you have these options with these numbers. So with the Empress card, like I said, it could be the birth of something, whatever it is that you are looking for. And look at the what the reading says. Time to take action, the power, creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So if it's time for you to think about that project that you want to do, when you want to do it. It's up to you. You have the ropes that you need to climb that ladder, or whatever you decide to do. But this is the beginning. So Leos, also this card is so significant that if you're a woman, Leo, be careful for pregnancies. If you are not ready to become a mother, or you don't want to get pregnant right now for whatever reasons, just be careful, because this could be a pregnancy going on. Either you can get pregnant as a woman, and if you're a man, you might get somebody pregnant. Energies work different ways, so that could be happening to some of you. Okay, so some of you are and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 autumn comes. So to me, some of you are very much concentrating into the job situation. This reading is basically job. It says dependable perspectives show various humorists, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Because it's a prince of autumn, so to me it's like the job is coming, but to those that are looking for a specific job, and you're becoming very particular about this job, remember that this job may come to you, but it's going to be slowly but surely. So don't feel that you're not going to get the job. It's just that is working towards you, and you probably have to be very detailed. If you send resumes, or some other people call it letter vitale, that you are proofreading this letter, be very meticulous, very particular, very detailed. That there might be something that you have done in that resume that you need to have reviewed by somebody else, and maybe be detailed to see, if anything is good, bad, or indifference, because that could be a reason why you may not be getting the job. So go over. Sometimes we might just put up capital, or we didn't put a capital where it needed to be in the job market right now, with the spelling check and all that. They feel like this should not be happening. Okay, so you see the job is going to come soon, because the next card that you have is card number 8, the Justice card. Take time to review the details carefully, that you will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. See what I just finished telling you? They're very much, these cards are very much attached together. And the Justice card to me is like when actually, if you're typing something, putting your signature on something, being very detailed to ask the right questions, so you don't be surprised in the job that you're getting. Let's say they're telling you to work weekends, and you're not into working weekend. They're telling you to work a certain hours, and you took the job, and now you feel like, no, you can't deal with it because you either have children or whatever your problem is. I don't know. Everybody's life is different, and everybody's priorities is different. A person that has no children don't care about working on a Saturday and Sundays, but some of them do, because they feel like that's their freedom time. If you're a young person, you want to be up there with the friends and the fellows, the gals and the fellows. So so just be very detailed to what you're doing. Let's say in the resume, when you're signing papers, if you go to job interviews, if you need insurance, when are you going to get insurance? Just be careful with those details. Okay, don't sign unless you read the document. Ask as many questions as possible. The next card that you have is the Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. So it's more or less related to work for me. That's how I see it. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintaining a balance between work and home life. So to those that are already working, maybe you are in a training situation, and maybe you are putting too much time to that training. Take your time, breathe, especially if you are working towards this job, or sometimes you get this free job, that job for, like, let's say you just graduated and you just want to work overtime, making that money, making those making those payments, the student loans, or whatever it is that you need to do. and maybe your home life is not that good. So you see how you can manage if you have children, if you have a husband, father or mother, whatever relationship you're in, just pay attention and balance yourself out. Don't overwork or overdo anything that you don't need to. See, with the 8 of Autumn, it says, do not do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmen, and long-term projects. So you may be that maybe you're in training right now, or you might be going to a new training, even if you're working in the same company. So anything that you have to do, let's say you had decided to take this job and responsibility for the next 6 months, don't worry about how much you get paid. Let's say they offer you a position for 6 months and you're getting paid the minimum wage. It's okay, as long as you can manage your finances, paying your bills or whatever. Just see it as a point of entry. And if you need additional training, just go ahead and say to whoever you're working with, I need to take more time on this project. I don't think I have enough time to do this. Or, you know, sometimes you might have a job that you need to do certain things on the side because they need a little bit more time. Just take your time and make sure you review it, because you don't want to be like in this card, the Justice card, having legal issues because you did the wrong thing. Okay. Study more the situation and whatever you're doing in your job setting. Even if it's your personal company, and someone brings you a job, and sometimes you feel like this person is getting too demanding, you know what? Just don't take the job, no matter how much money it is, because sometimes follow your intuition. Some people come and then they want to put a defamation against you because you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And there's certain jobs or certain people that want things in a specific way, and they don't understand there is a process. And especially with legality issues, we cannot go about those rules and regulations, and they need to understand that. So make sure you put your foot down in certain things that at the end they don't come back to haunt you. Okay. Then the next card, you had the 3 of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best of what you could do. Being compensated for your creative talents. When it comes to the 3 of Autumns, to me, it could be that also you either gonna start working in 3 weeks or 3 months. Most likely 3 weeks, I would say, or you might hear something. Another thing that I will put the 3 of Autumn is that you can have 3 jobs opportunities. Even if you study just, let's say you take an opportunity now, next week somebody calls you, you went to an interview, they probably, you went to like 10 different interviews. That's how the job market is right now. And then from those 10 job interviews, only one called you, and you took the position not to stay home, but then the other 2 came along. I mean, if you think that the other 2 are better for you and the company is better for you, you know, you use your intuition, use your common sense. I have had people that had readings with me for job related issues, and they had asked me, I'm applying for this position, I don't know if I'm going to take it. It's a lot of competition sometimes with eternal jobs. So they come up to me and they ask me, and I give them little recipes to do so they can actually get the job. And well, of course, I'm not going to tell you because this is a live a public reading, but it's more done to the people that actually does a personal reading with me, because I'm concentrating on your energy and the company's energy. So and I could tell you more or less what are the chances of you taking the job, you know. And so sometimes it's better to know the truth beforehand, because then you don't have surprises. And the last card you have, Leo, is life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to a significant opportunity. So it could be that someone come to you, Leo, and says, to you. Listen, a lot of people, especially with certain signs, feel like, oh God, if I move to this place, to another state, I'm going to get that job, or I'm going to be better because I get paid this and this and this and that. Sometimes you might, if you have something secure, you somebody else's luck is not your luck. I'm a strong believer of that. I have a friend that moved to another state, and she's doing wonderful. But that doesn't mean that I could move to another state, and just because she's doing wonderful, I'm going to have the same luck as she has. So I am a strong believer that always, if you're looking to move from one state to another, start with a job here. See if that's what your intentions are in like 2 years or 5 years, that you want to move to another state. Look for a company that has other agencies, other positions in other states. So like that, you can easily transfer. I know a friend that she's transferring and she's doing pretty good. I knew someone also that she left everything behind. She lost everything, and then she ended up coming back and working 2 jobs because that person didn't have the same luck to move out of state, and went to Florida, and in Florida she didn't get the same, she couldn't manage. Okay, so be careful to the step that you do, and don't think that your luck is the other person's luck is your luck. Think about, have a strong I would say, put your foot down and see which way can you go. Don't go up and say, oh well, that person's doing well, I'm gonna do good too. So no, it doesn't work that way. So they might help you getting a job over there if you're in the same field, but that doesn't mean you're it could be, you might have luck, but you may not. It's all I would say up to the company, or sometimes up to you. Sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't like you, or you don't like them. The card that came out for you, Leo, is Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gift and divine life mission. So, see, I feel there's some of you that might be wanting to start a new project. Maybe you might be good in teaching someone. I never see myself in the teaching situation because I don't know how. I never taught before. I trained, but not in a classroom training. I mostly did on a one-to-one basis. So I feel the Leos, you might be in a career that you need to be a teacher. You may be good about working in a school, working in an institution. Okay, so maybe that's what you need to do. And this is just a message. Remember that you take out of this reading what's good for you, what benefits you, and it doesn't resonate with you, like the pregnancy part, well, then leave it alone. Okay, it's not for you. The additional message for this angel says, you have already helped many people by giving their guidance, advice, and messages. You have a natural gift for delivering just the right word, along with a healthy dose of comfort and inspiration. Now we urge you to be available for even more people. Your heart will tell you whether your teaching work will consist of writing, speaking, giving workshops, or counseling. Or you may be guided to spontaneously help people whom you meet at the store, at school, at work. Please know that you're absolutely qualified and that we angels back you with supportive energy and loving words. This is your divine life purpose as you ask to help you with the teaching work, and we will do everything we can. And so for those Leos that are listening to me, this card is very true for you, because one of the particular energies for you guys are to be teachers. You guys are the leaders. If that's part of your sign, that's part of your energy, that's part of your actions, is to be a guidance, a teacher, a writer, maybe you need to write a book, anything to that you would like to do. Maybe you're working in a company and you would like to do a training manual online. Whatever it is that you need to do, you are a perfect person for that. Okay, Leos. And this is the GPS card. This is the card that's telling you this is how you feeling right now. Maybe you're in a career to be a trainer, and you could be teaching someone. So don't discourage yourself because of negativity around you. People always coming with negative comments. So this GPS card says, the angel Oceana, take action. You are in touch with truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and loving assert yourself. So see, it's telling you to trust your gut. To actually, I'm telling what my word is, listen to your intuition. Okay, to take whatever you need to do. The additional message says, Steve, dive right in. There is no need for more research or time. You can trust your feelings on this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary considering the circumstances. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs. Break the situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in irregular intervals. You already know what about the situation, and you have made up your mind to take action. I am here to validate that your decision is on the path of light. Although there might be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by a lightness of spiritual asking to gently floating on a summer breeze. Some says you may feel too emotional or tired to take action. That is because you are unsure of correctness of your decision. Usually unfounded guilt in the culprit that is draining your energy and happiness. This is when it is very important to call upon angels to shore up your faith. Notice how the doors open smoothly with each step you take. That is one more sign that you are taking the best course of action. So see, maybe you don't know which way to take. Maybe that's the confusion, and that's what the angels are telling you. You're ready for it, and stop being confused. Like, focus on one thing at a time. Let's say you want to move, but you want to move with a job. Let's say if you would like to do the moving. So let's say you decide that you want to move to the state of Florida, like I said before. And I have two friends actually that live there, and they moved with a job over there. So take that job. Maybe you're not going to get paid as much as you're looking for, but what's your goal? Get the job to move or get high pay? Because if you want to get the high pay, maybe you need to stay in the area where you are right now. So if you're interested in the location, maybe after you relocate, you can apply for a higher position. You see where I'm coming from? So see what is it that you're looking for career wise. Plan right, and stop going in circles. And if you need to spiritual guidance or coaching, here I am. And I work with the tarot, I work with the angels, I work with my spiritual guidance, and they tell me what to tell you. So that's what I feel right now. You more likely are concentrating on work. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of work. Justice, everything was related to work. However, to those that might be in a relationship part, you might be trying to start a new relationship. Is coming to you, probably with an earth sign, Aries, Gemini's, Libra, or Aquarius. I don't know if I said Aries, but no, you have one energy from that. And here, if you are having a relationship with someone with that energy, this person could get pregnant. So be careful if you're starting a new relationship, if you're not ready for it. Okay, because look at you right here is the Knights of Autumn. You're working towards that, but then you have the pregnancy card. Okay, so to those that either male or female, because of men, someone said men being pregnant. No, you suffer. Some men do suffer the same symptoms of pregnancy like the women. Some even vomit. Okay, so don't be surprised that a man could have those feelings or sensations. So with that said, my dear Leos, I hope this reading resonates with you. Don't see too much of work, relationship part of it here too much. I just see more or less you concentrating on work for those that I'm reading for. And if you would like personal reading, you know what to do. mariadecambria.com. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a question in my email, and in reference to how to book a reading. Also, you can go to my channels and just click PayPal to make the payment there. However, the description of my services are in my webpage, and I will also send it to you through my email account. I can send you my services there too. Love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful July, dear Leos, and hopefully you get a wonderful job in the near future if you're looking for one. Take care. Bye-bye.